Coming to a whistle and some at Liberty training, Bluebonnet Equine Challenge Fall of 2022. So throughout this whole video, Cobre is completely not on the lead, not forced to be by me at all. She's staying right there with me because she wants to. I'm relatively new to kind of training at Liberty. It's not something that I've had a lot of experience or knowledge about, but I certainly have had fun with her in the arena, just kind of letting her follow behind me and just kind of interacting with her in this way. One of the things that I really wanted to try and improve upon with her is catching her out in the pasture. So I decided to try and introduce a whistle. I can only whistle one note, and so I wanted to teach her that when I whistle this note, that I want her to come to me, and kind of trying to associate that whistle tone with coming to me and getting a treat and getting rewarded for it. Now with treats, definitely want to try and avoid her coming and being pushy and being too much in my space and not listening to me. So definitely very mindful of that. Don't want her to think that she can just run over me and run into me and being too much in my space. Want to still have those boundaries. But throughout this video, you'll hear a really high-pitched whistle tone. It's the only note that I can actually whistle. And just kind of trying to teach her that when she comes to me, that she gets a reward for it, and when she hears that whistle, that means I want her to come to me. She definitely wants to be right there with me, and so a lot of times throughout this video I had trouble even getting to build up enough space between the two of us, to the point where I can actually get her to then come to me when I whistle. She definitely wanted to be right there with me. Oh, she heard something outside that kind of startled her. Right behind the camera is a walkway that I think somebody must have driven by or walked by or something. Just kind of seeing that she would follow me, testing the water, seeing kind of how she reacted to me, kind of running off, and just kind of rewarding her for being with me. And she definitely loves those treats. Definitely very much a fan of those treats. And just kind of seeing if she would follow me throughout the arena, which she did. She kind of went with me. I do love how much she is willing to follow me around. I really enjoy that about her, that she wants to be there with me and wants to kind of follow me, and that's a really good sign that we're building that relationship with each other and that connection with each other. So I really enjoy that. There are times where she doesn't want to follow me as readily and I lose her attention, that you'll see later in this video. But all in all, I haven't done a whole lot of this with her as far as working with her, kind of where she can go wherever she wants. Haven't done a whole lot with her. Kind of hope to expand on kind of things and learn more about it. Definitely enjoyed it. We had fun, I think, for this session. I think it was very enjoyable for both of us. And her lips saying, those are good. Very relaxed, very happy. So here again, I'm trying to get her to stay. I'm trying to teach her, she definitely has a very strong drive to follow me, which is great, but also need to teach her that when I want her to stay, to listen to that. And right here, she does it beautifully. She actually stays, doesn't come until I ask her to. again, being very mindful of the treats, that I don't want to create a horse that's pushy or too much into my space, wanting a treat and not listening to my boundaries. Definitely very, very much aware of that being a potential issue. Don't want to cause any trouble there. So it's something you have to be mindful of, which is why I ask her to back up and make sure to maintain those boundaries not as well. One of the things that I wanted to see is if she would pick up the speed and trot if I tried to walk off and tried to increase my speed. Right there, she kind of lost attention for a minute, and then she came back to me. She saw something that was going on in the feed area next to the arena. She definitely did quicken her pace when I quickened mine, but didn't break into a trot. No, you can see she sped up. Didn't really feel super motivated to, go faster than a walk, though. But you did see her definitely quicken her speed there. Here I'm asking her to go off to the right. Just like I would if there was a lead rope attached to her. I'm trying to tell her to move. She decided she was gonna all of a sudden wander off and wasn't interested in what we were doing, so went to the other side of the arena. This video is unedited, so you're seeing kind of exactly what happened during our session. Not editing out any parts of it at all, just letting you kind of see what unfolded. So I joined her at the other end of the arena and then asked her to go around on the circle. And just kind of seeing what we can accomplish over here. She is very drawn to this window over here because beyond that little window and gate, there are the pastures where all the other horses are. So that's why she seems a little distracted by that area, and definitely is drawn to that area at the moment. And so what I'm trying to do here is get her attention and her focus off of the other horses out there and back on me. Which takes a little bit of doing here, but as you'll see in a minute, I am able to successfully do so. And right about here, she then says, okay, you're more interesting, and comes with me. Like I said, very new to this whole concept of, at liberty and, letting them, kind of go and working with them without any rope or anything, and just letting them be. Something that I definitely think we'll play around with some more. And with time, I think we can certainly improve upon what we started with here. Got her to circle around me maybe about halfway. But definitely some improvements to be made and some things to be learned. And this is kind of just the start.